What's up, guys? So I initially planned to do a full unboxing and kind of like a Amazon haul of all the accessories that I got for my new Canon M50 Mark II. And I actually did film it, but after reviewing it, all the footage, it was like 35 minutes or so, maybe like 30 to 35 minutes. And I probably could get it down to like maybe low 20s. I just don't want to do that kind of video. I just want to do something quick and just show you guys what I got. So I decided to just kind of show you my camera, my setup right now, and kind of go over a little bit of the things that I got for it. And you see it on the camera instead of just me unboxing it and saying, "Oh, here, this is what I got." So I figured let's do that. That's a lot easier and quicker to do. So yeah, let's do that.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cold. You might need a sweater too. I'ma put a ride on ya. Kid from California, trying to make it in life. In school they never taught ya. Dreams of my own, I've been working from home. I can do it on my own, but sometimes it gets cold.
Let's just get to this. Let me show you guys my new setup. By the way, I love this new setup. I think it's awesome. I just love to look at it. And I've used it a few times already, and I can't wait to use it even more, especially like vlogging. So I just excited. So let me show you. So here it is, guys. This is my new Canon M50 Mark II. This is my setup for my vlogging and whatever else I want to use it for. A lot of like talking heads maybe. And whatever I use, it's gonna be my new workhorse. Now the T6i has been great and is still gonna be a camera that I use because I just love this lens that I have on there. It's a 10 to 18 millimeter. I can go as wide as the 10 millimeter right here, or if I want to real quick zoom in like that at 18, or go in between somewhere like just 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, something like that. So I love the fact that I have focal length from 16 to 18. I love that. So with that said, let's get into this camera. Obviously, the first thing you notice is this big, huge lens on here. It is not the kit lens that it comes with. It comes with the kit lens that is, what is it, 15, I believe it's a 15 to 45 millimeter lens. So it has a nice little focal length there, or range. This one that I have on here is the Sigma 16 1.4 millimeter. Now, this is awesome for vlogging because, like people say, because it gives you the nice blurry background, the nice bokeh background. It's nice and blurry, and everything looks cool, like a vlogger, But the only downside is it is one focal length, so it's only 16 millimeter. I can't zoom in, zoom out, or anything like that. That's the only downside, but still, it's an amazing. It makes you look cool on camera, so I can deal with that. And I can also get an adapter that will allow me to put my 10 to 18 millimeter on here. I did buy a Viltrox speed booster for this, but I am returning it. Well, I actually just sent it out yesterday, so I did return it, and I'll film the video and reason why as to why I returned it. And I'll release that shortly after this. So I'll explain it there. But yeah, you can buy an adapter to fit that 10 to 18 millimeter on here. So that way you can use it on these M mounts. And now if you see that like little blue hue to the lens right there, that is an ND filter. I love using ND filters. I think I got the idea from I think it was Peter McKinnon. He was like, use an ND filter. Helps you out more. And it does. And it's basically sunglasses for your lens. And I think, to be honest, I think the quality comes out a little better when you have the ND filter on. And I have the ND filter on here right now too, on the 10-18. And it also protects your lens, if anything, which is always good. I always like to have like a filter, even though if it's just like a UV filter or anything like that. I always like to have a filter on my lens just to protect the actual lens on the lens, or the glass on the lens. So I tend to put ND filter or any kind of filter just to protect it. So now with the ND filter, it just I can go either super bright, this is like at 0, or I can darken it up a bit and the colors come out a little better. I don't really do much post-production color editing. I am gonna start learning how to shoot in RAW, and that way I can manipulate the colors and kind of fix it. But for right now, my computer really has a hard time handling any color correcting. Like if I go in Premiere Pro and I start color correcting and I start rendering, it'll take like hours for it to finish rendering. That's why I don't do it so much right now. But I will that is something that I will get into more. Color correcting everything and shooting. I'm sorry, not raw. I'm shooting flat. Raw is for like photography stuff. That's to see how much of a noob I am still. So I will be shooting flat, so that way I can pull more out of the color. So yeah, so definitely get an ND filter for your lens, especially with this 1.4. If I go outside without the filter, it is just gonna blow out everything. Everything's just gonna go white. The background is just gonna be just insanely white and I'll look blown out. And so this does help kind of shade that and add a little bit more darkness to it, so that way nothing is too blown out. So yeah, so that is that. And then last but not least, on this one I have the boom mic or the shotgun mic here, and as you can see I have a Boya. I know people use Rode. I've been using Boya since the beginning just because it's just more affordable than a Rode mic, and 2, the quality is comparable to a Rode mic, I would say, or pretty dang close. So you can't, I don't see any error in just going with the Boya. It's lasted me. I had this one micro, this is the mini one. I've had it for like 3 years and it hasn't failed me. The only thing that's failed me are the brackets that hold it, or the mounts. And you can easily find the replacements for that. I bought like a 4-pack for this one, and I'll probably go look for some for this one just in case. But other than that, the mic has been great. It's worked really great for me and I have no complaints about it. So I'll just stick with the Boya and save a little bit of money, and that I can use for other accessories. But yeah, I just love this one look. I mean, the one I have now is the micro, I forget what's called. It's the one with the little fluffy fur ball cover. This one is more like just has that foam and it's just like straight clean. And that's why I like it. So yeah, I'm super excited about this one. Super excited about using this camera, learning more about it, about its features. There were some little things that I need to get used to, just setting wise and stuff like that. A bunch of stuff to get used to in the camera. But other than that, it's an awesome camera, and I really like this color. I think it just fits me, especially with the way I have things right now. Again, like my office colors and my logo color. It just fits my style right now. So I really like it. Yeah, I just really like that white with the gray accent. It's just really cool. So yeah, that is my setup right now for this Canon M50. It's awesome. I just can't say enough like how awesome it looks. Just looking at it, I just keep staring at it just because it looks pretty cool. Now you guys know I've been complaining about dual pixel autofocus for a while. Like every now and then you'll see it in my video and I'll complain about it somehow, some way or another. I'll complain about it. And the difference of having the dual pixel autofocus compared to the Canon T6i, which doesn't carry the dual pixel autofocus, from what I've read, I think after the T6i or anything above the T6i got the dual pixel autofocus. And so I just kind of missed out on that when I got the T6i. If I got T7 or T7i, then I would have had the dual pixel autofocus, but whatever. So it is a big, huge difference when something can focus so quickly. Like I've done a few tests and I shot a few videos where I would show the food and kind of like do the whole block my face, and it would just pick up the item just like that. So it is awesome. I am super happy with the dual pixel autofocus. And yeah, I think it's just gonna make my life a lot easier, and I think it's gonna make my footage a whole lot better and cleaner. I hope. I mean, we'll find out. Again, I'm super excited for this. I'm super happy for this setup. It's been a long time coming, and I'm just excited for all the stuff that I can do with this setup. And I hope you guys like the new camera, man. I mean, I think it's cool. I will update you guys like in a month or so after playing with it for a while and using it to give you guys more feedback and how it is. All right, guys, that is it. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Oh, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. And if I say it enough, it gets ingrained.